Good morning, beautiful people. So today's paradigm shift is about body confidence, is about feeling beautiful as a person, as a woman, as a man, it doesn't matter, but feeling beautiful as a person, feeling attractive and sexy, right? We have to be realistic. Sex is a part of our lives. Feeling sexy makes us feel better, right? Now, some of us, we don't want the attention because of our previous programming. We've been hurt, whatever. But down deep, positive, healthy relationships have sex as a positive part of them. So body confidence and feeling beautiful and feeling attractive and feeling sexy, society tells you can't do that. Society says you should be programmed to, if you think you're beautiful, again, you're arrogant, right? Or you're narcissistic. My entire life, all 36 years of it at this point, or almost, I have never felt beautiful until now. I have never felt okay in my own skin until right this minute. I was always self-conscious in some place. I was always just like, I'm fat. How about I place a label on myself that everyone else is placing, I'm sure, or at least that's what I thought to myself. So recently, so I grew up where I had really beautiful friends, but I wasn't attractive, but I had beautiful friends. And then when I was 19, my sophomore year in college, I took some prednisone for a kidney disease of mine, and I gained 110 pounds in 45 days. 110 pounds in 45 days. Left my body riddled with stretch marks. My boyfriend left me because I got too fat for him. I completely lost all of my self-confidence that I had possibly even built up to that point. And so, let's see, that would have been 1999. So here we sit 2016, and it has taken me this long. Now, mind you, I have lost the weight. So I have gone from 265 at my highest to now 165 at my lowest. And I have gained it again, and I have lost it again. But now I feel like it doesn't matter. I feel like where I'm at right now is exactly where I need to be. I have stretch marks on my arms that people talk to like they're talking to my boobs or my face or whatever. I have stretch marks on my arms. So I've been really self-confident or self-conscious rather about wearing any type of a sleeveless kind of a thing. And so here we are. Here are my stretch marks. They're right there for the world to see. And I don't care anymore. I don't care that people judge you based on something that happened to you when they have things that happen to them too. We can't start applying different standards to everyone else just because we think that, they're a certain ugly or a certain whatever. Everybody has a story. Everybody. And if you don't take the time to learn their story, you don't have compassion for them. And the number one thing we need in this world is compassion for each other. It's the number one thing. It's the only thing that gets us through is compassion for each other, because then people have compassion for you. And so if you don't have compassion to know how their story got to be the way it is, then you're just as bad as those narcissistic people that don't care about anyone but themselves, right? So the difference between not caring what other people think and caring about yourself is having compassion for other people, is saying, you've got a journey too. You've got something that you're going through. You've struggled with your weight, or you've struggled with your teeth, or you've struggled with your appearance in some way. Dude, my skin looks like I'm 16 years old. Like, where does these zits come from? I don't get it. Maybe stress, probably, right, these days. But I just have learned to accept myself, to look in the mirror and go, God, I am beautiful. I am sexy. And it has absolutely rocked my sex life. Like, it has changed me completely in the bedroom as a woman. I've been able to just own it, to just enjoy sex. Like, whoa, people do that? People enjoy sex completely without that mind mishap or the like, oh gosh, I hope I look good. I hope I'm attractive enough at the moment. Like, what the heck am I doing to myself? Like, take some personal responsibility in my own thoughts causing my paradigm. And so body confidence is really screwed up because our society in general, right? So this shirt that I'm wearing, this Zumba shirt that I'm wearing, in everything that I wear these days, I wear maybe a medium, maybe a large because of my larger arms. But this shirt is an extra large and it's really tight on me. And so if I were to tie myself or my body confidence to a size, that would be absolutely ridiculous because no sizes are the same. No sizes are created by the same people. Was it created in China versus was it created in the United States? Two totally different things. So tying your body confidence to your self-worth, to your accomplishments, to your beauty inside and what you have to offer other people, that makes the most sexiest thing in the world. It has zero to do with your clothing. It has zero to do with what other people think is sexy. It has everything in the world to do what you think is sexy, what you believe is sexy about you. And that self-reflection is you have to get down and say, I am gorgeous and I think I am and I have this to offer. And part of that journey too is if you feel like there's things you can change, get off your ass and go change them. Get out there and change your diet. Get out there and exercise or whatever is necessary. But to sit there in misery because you constantly dream about having a different body is painful for others to watch. Because others wish that you would follow your dreams. Wish that you would follow your desires to have whatever body you want. And so, one of the most amazing people that have just blown my mind about body confidence is my business partner, Tina. Tina has such a beautiful soul, and she is so confident and so giving and so loving that she is the sexiest plus size woman that I have ever met in my life. She just throws out her personality out there to the world. And because of that, it is so attracting and so like just sexy, you're like, wow. And she does not let a size, really define who she is as a person. And I think that that's powerful. That's really, really powerful to do that. Don't do that to yourself in any way. The only people that define a size as your personality is society. And those are people that don't matter, right? Those are people whose opinions don't matter to you. You have to take control over how you define yourself when it comes to being sexy, when it comes to body confidence, when it comes to walking in a room and going, I got this, because I am attractive and I am beautiful. I have noticed also, though, that I have been taking a lot more pride in my personality, or in my personality, yes, but in my general appearance. I've been doing my hair more often, working on my makeup and my clothes, because that's how I define beauty, right? Everybody defines beauty differently. And that whole line of beauty is in the eye of the beholder is absolutely important. If you don't see yourself as beautiful, you will not define yourself as beautiful. And that's really what's important here, is that you have to define yourself as beautiful. And so I've been spending a little more time just taking the effort to spend time on my, my makeup and my hair and my clothes and my wardrobe, because that's how I define beauty. And that's okay. I don't think there's anything shallow about that. But also what I've been doing is defining beauty from the inside and accepting myself and loving myself for who I am. So again, as I go through this journey and I really start to look at myself, I hope that some of you can be like, hey, maybe that does impact me in some way. Maybe I can look differently at myself and my beauty and my sexiness and really think that, I'm just another person, but I have qualities. And starting to approve, that was the final paradigm shift for me. To really believe that I had something beauty to offer was accepting my accomplishments, celebrating my accomplishments, that I have done great things in my life. I have absolutely done great things in my life. And I have been taught, though, that celebrating your accomplishments is arrogance. And that's ridiculous. That is absolute ridiculous. So celebrating what you've done. What have you provided to this world? Like, what have you, just little things. Like, you know, I had thought that it was irrelevant that I had run for, or that I ran a successful campaign for Senate president when I was in college. And I just thought that was irrelevant. That was just part of, you know, whatever being in college. But that's kind of a big accomplishment. Like going through, I won by like 10 votes. We had to do a recount. It was a big deal then. And now I seem to look back and yeah, whatever, it was just a part of life. But if I don't build pride in what I've done, that I'm not going to love myself down deep, because everything I've done is who I am today. So that's my paradigm shift for today. I hope you are all wonderful and enjoyed this another beautiful day we have out here. It's a little more cloudy, but I'm okay with a little clouds. It's all right. Maybe a little rain, but you all have a wonderful day.